Doug was an eclectic and avid reader who engaged a wide range of interest matters, subjects, and genres. One particular Christopher mentioned is Thomas Merton. For those perhaps unfamiliar, Thomas Merton was a profound humanist who then surprised all and became not only a Roman Catholic, but entered the order of Cistercians of the strict observance and became a monk, and set off on a life that was deeply countercultural, both outside the monastery as well as within its walls. The writings of Thomas Merton expose a contemplative, a poet, a literary commentator, a social critic, an anti-war and peace advocate. Merton engaged the world as much as he engaged God, all from the monastic cell in Bardstown, Kentucky, which Doug visited for a week's retreat given to him by Marshall. In his journal and published works, Merton famously put the intersection of Fourth and Walnut Street in downtown Louisville on the literary map of the 20th century. His Fourth and Walnut epiphany spoke words to a world that transformed lives. It appears in his 1966 book, Conjectures of a Guilty Bystander, and speaks in so many ways of the worldview Doug himself strived to live by with Marcia, his children, his co-workers, students, and even the stranger, the friend yet to meet. From Conjectures of a Guilty Bystander, Merton writes, "In Louisville, at the corner of Fourth and Walnut in the center of the shopping district, I was suddenly overwhelmed with the realization that I loved all these people, that they were mine and I theirs, that we could not be alien to one another, even though we were total strangers. It was like waking from a dream of separateness, of spurious self-isolation in a special world, the world of renunciation and supposed holiness. The whole illusion of a separate, holy existence is a dream. Not that I question the reality of my own vocation or of my monastic life, but the conception of separation from the world that we have in the monastery too easily presents itself as a complete illusion. The illusion that by making vows we become different species of beings, pseudo-angels, spiritual men, men of interior life, what have you. Certainly these traditional values are very real, but their reality is not of an order outside everyday existence in a contingent world, nor does it entitle one to despise the secular, though out of the world, we are in the same world as everybody else. The world of the bomb, the world of race hatred, the world of technology, the world of mass media, big business, revolution, and all the rest. We take a different attitude to all these things, for we belong to God. Yet so does everyone else belong to God. We just happen to be conscious of it and make a profession out of its consciousness. The sense of liberation from an illusionary difference was such a relief and joy to me that I almost laughed out loud. And I suppose my happiness could have taken the form in words, thank God, that I am like other men, and that I am only a man among others. To think that for 16 or 17 years I have been taking seriously this pure illusion that is implicit in so much of our monastic thinking. It is a glorious destiny to be a member of the human race, though it is a race dedicated to many absurdities, and one which makes many terrible mistakes. Yet with all that, God himself glorified in the human race. A member of the human race. To think that such a commonplace realization should suddenly seem like news that one holds the winning ticket in a cosmic sweepstakes. I have the immense joy of being man, a member of a race in which God himself incarnate. As if the sorrows and stupidities of the human condition could overwhelm me now that I realize what we all are. And if only everybody could realize this, but it cannot be explained. There is no way of telling people that they are all walking around shining like the sun. This changes nothing in the sense and value of my solitude, for it is in fact the function of solitude to make one realize such things with clarity that would be impossible to anyone completely immersed in the other cares, the other illusions, and all the automatisms of a tightly collective existence. My solitude, however, is not my own, for I see how much it belongs to them, and that I have a responsibility for it in their regard, not just in my own. It is because I am one with them that I owe it to them to be alone. And when I am alone, they are not they, but my own self. There are no strangers. Then it was as if I suddenly saw the secret beauty of their hearts, the depths of their hearts, where neither sin, nor desire, nor self-knowledge can reach, the core of the reality, the person that each one is in God's eyes. If only they could all see themselves as they really are. If only we could see each other that way all the time, there would be no more war, no more hatred, no more cruelty, no more greed. I suppose the big problem would be that we would all fall down and worship each other. But this cannot be seen, only believed and understood by a particular gift. Doug's life was indeed that gift. Thomas Merton, of any description, is somewhat daunting. The prolific Catholic convert, the Trappist monk, was a legend in his lifetime, and since his untimely and unusual death, his cult has increased, drawn to the tensions he embodies. An extreme outsider with the finger on the political and cultural pulse of the world, a deeply religious soul who traveled the whole journey from fervent traditionalism to radical embracing a renewal revision of the whole human journey. Merton was a poet, and in writing and in life. In his poetry, Merton referred to his love for M, a nurse whom he once met and many believed fell in love with. And the love moved this monk both spiritually and physically. On Doug's death, October 2nd, it indeed touched many people's lives, none of them more than those whom he loved and who loved him beyond measure. M was indeed the love of Doug's life. For M in October by Thomas Merton. If you and I could meet up there in that cool cloud like two sun beams or birds going straight to South America, or distracted spirits flying together innocent in midair, Or if we could be together like two barges in a string, or tight wandering rafts heading downriver to St. Louis or New Orleans. If we could come together like two parts, one of a love song, two clouds going hand in hand, a perfect arrangement, and be two parts of the same secrets. Oh, if we could recover and tell again our midsummer secrets. If you and I even start again as strangers, here in this forsaken field, where crickets rise up around my feet like spray, out of the green ocean, but I am alone walking up and down, leaning on the silly wind and talking out loud like a madman. If only you and I were possible. Never mind. Tonight the moon is full, and you over buildings, I over trees. We will watch it rise together.